I'm gonna have to mute my microphone. Alright, hold up. Okay, here's hoping it doesn't make that sound again, but it probably will, so I'm just gonna pretend like I can't talk for a second. That's cool. Well, I don't talk much anyway. Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm just gonna shake up my protein water before we start. I just need to get something done over here. Then walk my dog, and at any point, a fucking fire alarm is gonna happen again, so I have to mute my damn mic. Here we go. Weird. Why is there like a some kind of ambient noise going on? Strange. Anything. Wow, my mic's really sensitive. Any little thing is picking up every little thing. Well, that sucks. I'm just gonna make sure it does not happen. Just gonna share my Patreon post somewhere first. Where should I share it? Oh yeah. No, I don't need to share it anywhere just yet. I have it open for a weekish. And I don't have Discord open. Close that. Close that. Close that. I'm gonna make sure that no shit. Okay. Hoping. Here's hoping. Nothing happens. I'm gonna go straight to Maya. Oh fuck. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Oh my god, is my computer gonna do this? Okay, cool. I actually want to redo this real quick. I did the UVs for it, but I don't like it, so I'm gonna do a quick one. Let me delete it. I'm gonna follow an idea that I had here, just to make sure this gets posed. Let's start like this. I wonder if I can do. You can see what I'm clicking. Oh, cool, cool, cool. You can. This thing better not do the sound again. This is gonna be way too loud. My little PNG was popping because I was shaking my water. Thank you. This is actually a secret Santa that, if you couldn't tell, it's definitely taking way too long. I'm gonna turn on the default material quick so I can see that selection. Shift, grow it, grow it, grow it, grow it, grow it, grow selection. Up to there, maybe? Let's see. Let's move it over here. Let's try, I'm gonna actually also put it in an actual T-pose. Recently I learned, or as I was noodling around, I figured out that just for the sake of getting this rigged quickly, to give myself less of a headache and just start it off in T-pose. Usually I make things in A-pose, but the auto rig on Maya or any other program does not like that. I'm just gonna keep it. Keep it T-posed. I think that's T'd enough. Now I have to adjust this. It's gonna be fun. Let me try it like this. I'll just select faces. And the imagery off. Don't select that shit. Really? Oh, that works. Yeah, Maya has a pretty good auto rig. I can show it if I get to it in this session, in this stream. Oh, I can turn this off now. I can see the pieces with the other one. But yeah, Maya has a really good auto rig too. I think Blender has a nice one, but if I put it on volume, does it also affect the one behind it? No, okay, good. It's just the volume. I need the volume one because of this. Yeah, as I was saying, Maya has a pretty good auto rig, but I'm not sure if Blender's is better or not. EBH. I just need to double check the body itself. See if oh yeah, here it's not good. To fix that now that I okay. Fix this now that I raised it like that. The lines on this aren't the greatest. I did the texturing really fast. This one, the body. Thought I was in a time crunch. Turned out to not be the case. And I don't know if I want to show this off with textures that aren't the greatest, but I'll just live with it right now. It's supposed to be a simple thing. I'm gonna move on and make a better character model this week if I can. Maybe the queen one. I'm just gonna do the stuff for it. Yeah. I also didn't use it in college. The auto rig tool. Ugh. I didn't use the auto rig too much in college either. I never learned how to rig in college actually. My college was all about environment art because the area I'm in, studio in that area was like, oh, you need to train people to do environment art because we're about to be hiring for those people. And it's like, that's cool, but then at the same time, other students who want to learn something else weren't really catered to. I had to do a lot of self-studying. And it's only recently that I've gotten to the point where I'm just like, okay, now I'm making stuff. I was in learning mode for years. Like this this back loop, I think is really good, but it took me so long to just get to this point. Also with, you know, the mental illness or whatever you call it. It's a combination. I used school to start it off because I was like super lost before I started. I actually didn't even know that 3D modeling was even accessible. But then I started off with 3ds Max in school, and then I moved to Maya after I learned about the wonder of quad draw, and then Blender I only use for rigging and animation. But I'm trying to teach myself some more Maya rigging and animation, even though if I get another job, they're probably not going to pay for my Maya license, so I should probably be learning Blender, or relearning Blender, that is. Oops. Let me save this. Sip my drink. Oh, thank you. I think the topology here is pretty good. I actually did a bunch of... It was like a lot of... Oops! It was a lot of iterations until I got one that I like, and even then I'm just like... There's still places I can improve it. But if... Honestly... Yeah, you move to Blender, because... Yeah. If you get a job anywhere, you're gonna be hard-pressed to find a studio that's gonna want to pay for your license. You have to make a really hard case for why you can't just learn Blender instead. So I have to go ahead and start learning Blender instead. Only thing is, where I currently work, I don't have the rush since I currently teach 3D modeling. So I really want to get back into a studio environment is all. God, killing me even. That it's the industry's so horrible right now that I'm also trying to just hold on to this job as long as possible. industry's in a horrible, sad, sorry state. So it's like, if you don't have the money to make your own project, you gotta make for the industry of where you live. And the industry where I live is all very realism oriented. So I even try to teach realism oriented stuff. I don't treat realistic characters though, because that's not what's the course outline. Thank God does not say teach realistic characters. At least when I'm only teaching intro to character modeling. They learn more realistic characters later in the course, but I am not teaching that. Thank God. I hate doing that. And I haven't touched it in so long that I wouldn't even know where to start teaching that workflow, honestly. It should be fine. It should be fine, I guess. I don't need to do anything too fancy with this model. What is going on there? Oh, that's just the creases. Okay. I'm gonna make the jacket real quick. The hair is done, but I have to UV it. I could try doing some combining, but everything's not, it's not peeking out too bad. Oh, this part I need to fix actually. I could try combining these, but for now I'll just delete these faces so that when I'm doing the UVs I'm not suffering too hard. These faces here. And when it's UV time I'm not suffering too much. And man, if this was a model that I actually wanted to do really well on, I would care a lot about how these hair is placed and modeled. I would usually want to combine this all into one mesh, like topology wise. But yeah, as you said, it's only big studios pay Maya for their licenses, so unless you're like doing your indie job part-time and you have somewhere else that's paying for your Maya, then indie studios are not gonna pay for it. So expensive. It's crazy expensive, and honestly, if I could like use Patreon to pay for it, I'd be golden. I just need $300 a month. But no, I just started the Patreon, so who knows? You cannot get Maya license money through commissions either. That's not gonna happen. Oh wait, actually, this is a cool shape here. Bring forward for this edge. There we go. I got the sidetracked. Oh, this is gonna be fun doing UVs. Yeah, it's like I'm scared to get into the Blender hole, or rather I tried out doing Blender for a bit and I had fun with it, but it's just, it doesn't feel like Maya. And so because I use Maya so much, I need something in Blender that is this multi-cut tool. I don't know what it is, but I know they have a knife tool, a loop cut tool, but I need it to work exactly like multi-cut does, where I hold down control and I can place it anywhere. And I can middle mouse click to place it in the center. I need that. I don't know, it feels like something I need. I know Blender has it. It's called loop cut or some kind of multi-edge or knife bullshit, but I wouldn't mind paying $15 for a plugin that makes it work exactly like the way that does in Maya. I know. Maya also has something unique to it, which is called better UV unwrapping. Which means Maya wins with UVs. Like if I go and do a UV here, and I just go to UV editor and say, does this one have UVs? No, but I can just do a quick automatic. Here, I'll do a quick automatic. Then I will do quickly a camera paste. There we go. I'm already started to split these into two halves, and now my hair UV is done. In fact, I can just do it by, oh wait. Oh, I didn't merge the bottoms first. Well, I'm gonna merge the bottoms. I can just do it by just doing a little boom boom. Boom. Let me get these ones. Just the ones at the front. I also learned a lot from Genshin about how they do theirs. They only worry about the ones at the front facing. Just cut it and unfold this one. The whole one? Oh, I missed a seam somewhere. Or is an open hole somewhere? No, I didn't. Oh, right here. There we go. Cut. And go to UV shell. There we go. Unfold. Boom. I could draw on that. Really easy. And the back one, I really don't even need to care about. I can just kind of make it smaller. And there you go. But Maya's UVs are great because they also have a lot of... But yeah, the cost of using Blender, it's free. So the money you're gonna pay is finding the plugins that work for you. And I don't have the time. That's my problem. I don't have the time right now. Once I get the time, I would love to just discard Maya completely and learn Blender, but luckily, the job that I'm working right now gives me access to Maya because it's for educational. I'm just trying to use that to develop my skills. Like my work says, we give you this access because you need to constantly be on top of the industry, so just make sure that you're using the access that we have to keep learning and improving so that you can teach the students better. I'm just like, yeah, makes sense. That's what they say, but I don't know how many teachers actually do that, since I hear quite a few complaints from students who got other teachers. It's pretty funny. Also bad. In the long run. Okay, what was I doing? Yeah, the jacket. The jacket is just gonna be a quick... Oh, my poly modeling shelf broke. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. Not fine, but it's fine. Jeez, I hate when that happens. I'm just gonna have to... Oh, that's right. I can do a create polygon with my shift click menu. This also... Why I cannot move to fucking Blender, because this menu, the shift click menu, the contextual shift click menu, I had a coworker in the last studio I work in show me that this does exist in Blender. He even gave me the link. I bought the plugin, but you have to configure it so much. But Maya just does it automatically, just contextually. Like, I want to set it up. I think I need like a whole afternoon to just look through the plugin and be like, okay, what does this plugin have? What does Maya have? And just go through trying to make it one for one, which is going to be real annoying. I mean, I'll do it if my life depends on it, aka I get fired from this job, or I quit this job for whatever reason, but I don't see myself doing that anytime soon. I just have to live with, have to work with what this job throws at me. Really. You're throwing shit at me. Let's go back to the hair, because I had like an epiphany a few days ago about how to make the hair look proper, and it finally looks normal. Forget everything you learned and relearn from scratch. Yeah, I might have to do that for Blender, but I'm too set in my ways. Like, if you teach me something and you suddenly that's not the way to do it anymore, it takes me a long time to adjust to that. And that's probably one of the reasons why it just takes me longer to do things in general, which sucks. See, look at that. With the shift click menu, it has the tool. Wait. Oh shit. Don't make a new thing. Oh wait. Shift Z. Did I accidentally make a sphere? I did. With the shift click menu in Maya, I just pulled shift right click, and here's every single edit mesh tool I need. Right here. And this menu is just this menu right here. But instead of having to click up here, I can just go shift right click, here's every single mesh tool I need. And I can just hover over it, and it tells me what it's for. Well, no, not in the shift click menu. Shift click menu, it assumes you already know. If I go to a menu also, just hover over it and look in the bottom left there, it just tells me what it's supposed to do. Just in case I want to try out a new tool, it just tells me what does project curve on mesh does. Create a new curve that adheres to a mesh surface by projecting an existing one. Like, split mesh with projected curve, split a mesh using a projected curve. Easy. It's easy, it's so easy. So that's why, like, Maya, they make it feel like it's worth the $300 a month. Because they make it so easy to learn. Only problem is you need it to buy it. You could use a trial Maya, but then it asks you to pay after X amount of days. And one other thing is, if you're using some kind of crack or something, I don't even know how you could get around doing that anymore with Maya. They're very, very crack aware. The program itself checks every 12 months if the license that is being used is currently valid. It does not let you open it unless it says, okay, is this license that is currently here, is it still valid? And I have to check in with Maya every 12 months. Like, yeah, I'm still valid. Don't delete me from the system. I still need to learn. I mean, I still need to use it. 2024. I have access for 12 more months. I'm gonna try and thing it. Oh yeah, and then I'm gonna do it. Where's the current? It's down there. I'm gonna duplicate and -1. There we go. I want this to be on the other side too. I might have to at some point freeze transformations. Also the custom menus, delete history whenever I want. I can freeze transformations. I can open the quad draw tool. I can go to sculpting whenever I want by just, oh wait, where's my sculpting one? Sculpting, grab tool whenever I want. Sweep mesh, relax, set or pivot. I can just I customize this myself. And it's like, well, shit. It's like, okay, if I don't want this shelf open and I want this one that's not working open, I can just go like, okay, grab tool. Here it is. Grab tool is just the move brush. This one I want to be skinnier and smaller on the left side. Can you even see it from the silhouette though? Like, is this strand even important? I guess it's kind of like a... You know what I could do? Oh, and Maya also has sweep mesh, which is, god, amazing. Anyone know what sweep mesh is? Maya is very comfortable. Yes, that is 100% true, and yes, you're right, it does not seem like it. But oh my god, sweep mesh? I could use sweep mesh right now to make the jacket instead of agonizing over moving polygons. I can just do this. I'll grab a curve, and I will make a curve on the ground in the shape that I'm going for. So I'm just gonna do... oh, actually it's hard to mirror curve, so I take that back. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just do a sweep mesh. Look at this shit. I can just do a curve here. Then I just select the curve, go to sweep mesh. Boom. Mesh appears. And look at that, I can configure it to do anything. Make it rectangular even. All that stuff, and I can choose the level of precision. And I can do a taper. What's cool is the taper curve. Like, this shit's cool. I know Blender has something like this. See, the thing that's fucking me up is that the time it will take to learn where this tool is in Blender, I would rather just open Maya. But again, if I need to, like if I'm going to lose my access to Maya, I would probably have to figure that stuff out. Sweep mesh is like the best tool I found in Maya, honestly. Now I'm just thinking about mirroring curves. How do you mirror curves again? Oh, I also wanted to just... Oh. I'm supposed to get this running. How long have I been modeling so far? Yeah, I bet you have to learn Blender to continue. I also have to learn Blender so that if I do commissions and stuff, I need to make sure that everything works in Blender. That's why I might just take this to Blender to rig, but even then I'm gonna try. Sticking with learning it a little bit more in Maya, because that would be cool. This could be more like a shirt. I don't know why I have it so taut. This could be more like a cute, like baggy shirt. What am I doing? Oops, that's too much. The one thing Blender has that's really good going for it is proportional editing is much better than in Maya's. In Maya, if you're moving something, you can't adjust the size of your brush while it's moving. Like if I have my soft select on, I can't move it while it's soft select. What's cool about Blender is if you just hold down the I think it's like if you just scroll wheel while you're doing it, you're able to actually thing. I'm gonna change the soft selection to volume just for now. I need to move the back of it too. Yeah, see, I can just, although I guess the drawback is, I mean, the good thing is with Maya, you can see the soft selection as a heat map before you move it. That negates the need to do Blender's like proportional editing as you scroll thing, which is another thing that kind of threw me off about Blender. I was like, oh, why doesn't it let me do that? You know, a lot of Blender learning that I've been doing is just, oh, why isn't it letting me do this thing that I can do in Maya, and then trying to fight it, taking too long, and then needing to just go back to Maya to finish. I wasted too much time learning that thing. This shirt is even the best. I'm gonna add like a funny little thing on top of it. Okay, let's do the grabs you. Wait, I checked how long I've been modeling now. Yeah, I'm gonna do a separate timer. Oh, I closed it. Oops. I'm gonna do a separate timer, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Technically a break timer, but who cares? None of my students are coming to office hours. I'll count questions. And what I want to do I want to adult content reader change either content back to ages. I make any adult content. The page reflects that. Thanks. Copy. Although it would be really cool to not have to have any kids on my page. I'm just gonna leave it at that so people don't get scared away by the "Are you 18" thing. Actually focusing for once, which is crazy. I don't know what's happening there. Maybe I had a good weekend. There you go, my page. And how the vote's going. Oh, I have to vote once? Oh, come on. Oh, I should also just, I don't know if I can share links in chat. That's true. Think that kind of content's bad when you want to find a job? What, like the anime content or adult content? Adult content for sure. You don't want that on your profile or even associated with that stuff. But content like anime stuff, pretty hard to find work in my area if I do that kind of stuff, which is why in my portfolio I have mostly environment work. Character modeling is like a passion thing, but I have to get like environment work up there. Although, nowadays people don't care too much. But you need to show on your portfolio that, like, yes, I can make different styles. If I do just anime, it's like, okay, I'm only gonna get hired for jobs that can do that kind of stuff. There's nothing on my portfolio telling them that I can do something else, right? So I'm just trying to update my portfolio with everything this month. Oh yes, educational areas, that could be a problem. I mean, I also only teach adults, but you don't want that on your portfolio. That's really bad. And I never draw that stuff anyways. I'm just painting my nails. I got distracted. I'm painting my nails and got distracted. Damn. I still painting nails. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, for kids that would suck. For university, yes, even more. Like, even then, it's called just being professional. That's all it is. Like, you don't want. You know, it's called not safe for work for a reason. I don't think people should try to get hired if they have, like, porn on their portfolio. Like, why would they do that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Don't download the results like that. I not see the results beforehand. Oh my god. It was just me. I voted myself. Okay. How do I mirror a curve? Oh, yeah, silly me. Let me just do that. Okay, I'm back to this. Oh, wait. I didn't finish this. Grab it. And, oh no. There we go. I'm gonna do this. I might get clipping issues when I get into it. I'm not gonna. Oops. Back to surface, please. I get clipping issues, but I'm just going to make it a little bit wider so it's more shirtish. Back to exam volume. Go out like that. There, that's better. That's more like a shirt. Like an actual shirt. Now, rigging this is gonna suck. I might just rig it as a soft body and just pose it. I mean, as a cloth, I'm just gonna pose it. Just basic rigging, and then just touch it up and just pose it. I don't give it. I'll say I won't give a fuck because I do like this model and this character, but I'm not even paid for it or anything. It was supposed to be a Secret Santa. Where is my chat? Any advice? Actually, if you want to learn 3D modeling again, figure out what you want to do in 3D modeling. You know what I mean? Like, what is it you want to make? And that takes a while for some people. Ooh, don't know that. That does take a while for some people, figuring out what it is you actually want to make. There you go. Maybe actually instead I can just... yeah, instead of mirroring it, I'll just mirror the output. But yeah, you have to figure out what it is you want to do. Let me turn on the lighting real quick just so I can... Wow, what is this lighting? Do I have a light in here? What the fuck? Oh, I must have put a light in here. Oh wait, no. That's the problem. Yeah, what is it what you want to do? First, anime, cartoon characters, or video games. Then, best thing is to find some resources. YouTube's great. Jiggle Maker, interesting. That's a good one. Let me save this for later. Blender learning resources, anime models. I'm trying to find one. Anime shading resources, character modeling. Shanzo's great. Shanzo's really good, but they use a workflow that is a little bit interesting. I think I saved it there. I shared it there in the chat. Or rather, like, I don't really get their workflow. I get their reasoning, but I don't know how to use those curve tools that they use in Blender, so I don't get it yet. But he explains like face loops and everything. You start off with learning faces and then move to torsos and bodies. I think because faces is really hard. You're gonna find that the bodies are like way easier after you nail the faces part, or vice versa. You want to do the faces first, the bodies first, then you can. And then I would also recommend, if you're looking for characters, you have to also look into anatomy stuff. So there's a 3D anatomy ZBrush, or just a Blender, I guess. Human anatomy models, how to sculpt the skull for beginners. Blender anatomy sculpting, there's a bunch here. Anatomy form in Blender. I think getting into characters, you're gonna have to learn a bit of sculpting just to get the hang of understanding what forms you're trying to make in 3D. But then there's body topology learning. Everything you need to know about topology, learning and understand topology. Essential skills to become a pro, how to learn topology. Here we go.
Looks really great. Let's have a look at the
No, not 227 seconds. Get out of here. I hate that it does this.
really great. Let's have a look at the
Why would I want it to?
Hello and welcome to Gabbit Media. I'm Grant Abbott and
There we go. I hope I don't get copyright structures for that. Is this one how to? It's a video saying how to start learning again. Topology, not again, but just how to start learning topology and stuff. I think that's helpful. And with this curve, I'm gonna put this up here. This will be my jacket. It will be a much better jacket than last time. It's just gonna be a, make that profile -90. It's just gonna be a flat jacket. Did not mean that. Do that. Just gonna have the jacket. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Your jacket and the arm will poke out of there, and I'm gonna see if I can't make it very quickly. How quick I can make it. So sweep mesh is great. Sweep mesh is my favorite thing in the world, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this so it slowly trends downwards from the front. Yeah, as it should. I'm making one of those little jackets. You know what I'm saying? Those one of those half shoulder jackets. I'm just thinking for the shape. It should go down like this. I should find a reference, but it's very hard to find a reference for that kind of jacket on 3D models. Wait, I do have one reference. Blocks. Yes, I think one of the characters here have it. Yeah, okay. Oh, not too difficult. Not too difficult. I'll just make it simple. Some of them do it so that it really hangs out over the edge. Like then when you go down and around and down, It really hangs out over the edge, but that's if it's like a hoodie. Just looking at a page trying to figure out like how extra do I make it? How extra do I make it? Okay, I'll just start with this as the base shape. So have it hang up here. And then wow, I wish there was a back view. What's the name for that type of jacket where it hangs over the shoulders? You can see that I'm a teacher. Yeah, I get to teaching mode. Like, I love teaching, but I'm not very... I would say I need more studio experiences before I can be more confident in teaching the upper levels of stuff, and I don't have the time. I do not have the time to fucking... I don't have the time to learn stuff without being in a studio environment again. Damn. Also, big contributing factor was being unmedicated. Now that I'm on it and managing myself better, it's like I feel like I can do anything. I need to budget my time properly. Where am I looking? I'm looking at bookmarks. No, that's not where I would find it. Although I do need it for this reference. What? What? Okay, that's weird. Bookmarks works differently now. What is the name for that? Do you know that? Yeah, do you know the name? Anyone know the name for that? Oh, there's the timer. That is the thing telling me to take a 5-minute break. Right there. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. It is. I actually only started doing this. I was lucky. I was very lucky that I started teaching. I was working at a studio, and then I taught the people at the studio how to use Substance Painter. And then the guy that was there was like, "You're really good at teaching. Do you want to come teach at the place that I work at?" Because he taught there part-time. I was like, "Oh yes, definitely," because my contract was running out. And then I've been there ever since for the last almost 2.5 years now, and only recently switched to near full-time teaching, which is great money-wise, but not that great because I didn't get enough hours last semester. So. Thing is though, I am teaching without those credentials. Teaching without the teaching credentials. So I am floundering, very scared, and I need to like maybe go back to school for a second to get my teaching license if I want to stay here, because honestly I'm just gonna see what happens for a few more months, and if nothing follows through or nothing happens, then it's just gonna be like what is it? It's just gonna be like I need to go ahead and go get that teaching license, and then I can tell my work I'm getting the license. And they could accommodate me for that maybe. I have to do a bunch of workshops here alongside that, and then I could stay in the teaching field probably, hopefully. What was the risk? We'll see you with that. Okay. I'm trying to find... I'm gonna stop talking for a bit. Rest my vocal cords for class tonight. I have to teach in... what is it? It's 2 p.m. now? 2, 3, 4... 2.5 hours. Walk my dog in 1.5 hours. I'm gonna figure out what that thing is. What thing am I talking about? The jacket that I'm thinking of. And how the back of it looks. Wait, am I stupid? Why don't I just draw on another screen? Ugh. I'm stupid. Let's go to another screen and draw it, you dumbass. Just figure it out. If we got arm up like this. And that means jacket is gonna come around. And arm is gonna come out of here. I want it to be a little bit puffy. If it comes around like this, that means I just... Oh! Armhole. Oh, but how much... But this jacket is kind of rolled down, so how much here to here? That means that would make it look like the jacket's kind of built for that. So it does have to come over. So here is... No! Well, you know what? That's fine. This is my part of the next break is done. If it comes over... Actually, I just have another model that I can see to see how I did it before. Oops. Okay, I have another model that I can just check to see how I did it before. I already did it for this character. Why didn't I just fix it? Oh! Fucking stupid, it's so easy. I go around with the lapel, but I just make this shape first. And then I extrude a lapel from the top. Of course. Okay, this character isn't posted anywhere. I still have to do her hair and rigor. That's why my portfolio doesn't look great right now. Oh wait, you didn't see that? Okay. Oops. What's that? When did I duplicate that curve? Okay, so I'm gonna do it like this. Arm will come out from here. Oops. Jacket will go up. Jacket will go down here. Arm will come out from there. Let me just straighten this a little. Make the sweep mesh a little bit thinner. And the precision a little more. I suddenly figured it out. Silly of me. I'm gonna twist it ever so slightly. Like that. There's a twist at the bottom. There we go. I'm a damn fool. And then this is how I'm gonna just do it. The jacket will be slightly puffy, and of course I forgot that it's not as simple as that. Not as simple as that. I need to actually try. I'm gonna give this 2 divisions here. Just gonna move it so that there are 2 divisions. I can actually just do that after I finish the shape here. And I get it. Getting it. Guessing. Getting it. My nails, first coats. Ugh. I'm holding my hands a specific way to avoid singing. I'm gonna plan out first the way that I want the. Let me do this part. I have to go back, really. You know what? I wish I could just open it right beside each other. This is fine for now, but how did I do the shape again? There I go. Hello. If I look at the way I did the shape, it's more like, oh, of course. Even stupider of me, I don't even need to do that much. Okay. This is the thing, if I don't keep on top of it, it's gonna be like, if I don't keep on top of it, it's really just gonna be like, well, you're wasting your time. Time waster. Oh. Get rid of the twist a little. Yeah, the last one I made, I didn't post it anywhere yet though, because I had not done it. You'd probably be like, why are you not focusing on it then? And that's really just because this is a Secret Santa that had a deadline and I didn't finish it. Thank you. It was a lot of fun to do that one. And it's like, I delete it, does delete? No, it doesn't. Okay, delete history. Okay, now I can just get the jacket going. Okay, I can just extrude down from here. Simple. Maybe like this. Not a little. Yeah. Cool. From here. Let's make sure these are at 0. Where's my modeling? These, make sure these are all at 0. Actually, I can duplicate and reverse it. Scrunch that, reverse it. Scrunch that, reverse it. Even then, it's not how it's supposed to work. Not even how it's actually supposed to work. God. Oh no. Hey, wait. Little break, little break. Need to get up. Little break. I need to get up and move around real quick. I was sitting for too long. The music ended. Oh my god. I'm gonna play it again. This is really relaxing enough. Play it again. I don't have an endlessly looping. Have corn. Oh my god. Okay. Hoping I don't spill my water all over my damn keyboard. You heard when I'm chewing? Yes, I can. ASMR. ASMR stream. Oh man, that's horrible. I'm gonna mute my mic. Good to know. So am I. Okay, I'm done. Don't get distracted by anything now. And I'm just gonna put my phone down. Put my phone down. Okay. The thing I have to think about is the shape. I'm gonna copy this. think about the shape and make the shape actually do better. So by shape, I mean, well, first I'm just gonna do this. This shape has to be better. Just taper in on all sides. Even on the front a little. Okay. A little bit wider ends. I want to watch out, and I don't want to get edges that aren't great. Usually I want to make things a little bit more, I want to make things in the default shading so I can see how the normals are going to look, because if I do it with the flat shading, it's not going to tell me anything. Oh, there we go. That's kind of what I'm going for. Back to sculpting. Grab you when I fucking get you. So today I wanted to try starting making the queen, but I feel like this takes priority just for today. And I mean I have commissions to do too, but I can do those like tomorrow or Wednesday. I could just do those Wednesday, honestly, finish them up. I have to let my commissioners know about the fact that today I'm focusing on 3D. Oh, wait, I should actually go really quickly and message that one that was there's a deadline coming up. Very important. Okay, here we go. Even if I'm not done, I need to make sure I can get that sketch out. Okay, so for here, I'm just gonna make it like this. Boom, just an easy four-sided. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sided cylinder. Here, cylindrical-ish. Or better yet, want it to bunch up as though it's. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. No one cares about how good it looks, as long as it works. I'm gonna add another edge here. Here we go. This will be the ones that will bridge the gap between the lapel that's about to happen, and now I'm gonna drag this one out. Be the face. I'm gonna start it off just perfectly sideways like this. And the shape that I'm going for, switch to my drawing screen. The shape that I'm going for is something related to this. Oops. Related to this, but what I'm actually trying to do is if I have my jacket like this, right, and maybe I can just add one. Oh yes, before that That's what will help. Go up a little more. Then one thing before the arm. Just needs that little thing for the arm. Right, so that one. That kind of shape is what I'm going for. Too big. Because this doesn't need a lapel, it actually can just exist like that. The shape I'm going for is something like this. And then here's the arm. Arm, going to... This character is actually, it's not my LC, it's a Secret Santa. I was saying there was a Secret Santa thing that was going on for the server I'm in. I said I'm going to make a 3D model. It is now way past the due date. And it's kind of been hanging over me, like, just finish this, man. And so I'm just going to finish it and then move on. But I have the time to just do everything else and I'm not being asked, like, where is it? When I made this stupid commitment, I didn't budget myself properly. But it is another person's character, yeah. So for this, I'm just gonna do boom. So one that's like that. And then that means this one here has to be like this, maybe. Or like that, maybe. And then we're gonna do twists almost. Kind of. And it's gonna be puffy. So I'm gonna go like that. I'm gonna end here. For this, I can make the shape a little nicer. Like that. It's good to plan out your topology sometimes, especially when you're having trouble making it. And then the fingers will just kind of be poking out there. This one will go over the finger slightly, which is gonna also be hell to rig maybe, so maybe I shouldn't do that. But anyways. What I want is, I know, but it's not even going to be rigged for them to work with. It's just going to be posed as an art piece, really. And it's something I might revisit later. This, and then going out like that could just be... Okay. Yeah, let's go like that. Back to... Moya. Oh, it's not even that long. I have to bring the jacket closer to the body. Oh my gosh. Worse. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't need to. So damn, if I'm looking at my sketch, it's actually a lot of bunched up fabric going on here. Like if we're looking at my sketch, it's more like this. I moved it closer. Instead of that, it's more like that. Definitely more like this. So that's gonna be even more. What else? Oops. Let's start. Let's just do the extrusions. And I'll eventually retopologize it after. I'll fix this all up after. Oh, no. I'm just gonna start with it nice and even to here, and then right around here is where it gets like that. Oops. Like this. This is gonna need way more topology on it. There, something like that. And delete these faces so that it's open. Now I just worry about the shape. The shape will all just come from multi-cutting. From the start we have shape that's like this. Yeah, something like that. I'm just figuring it out. It's guns are okay for now. And then yeah, we can do this. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, like that. Go like that. Yeah, and then thank you, multi-cut. It's helping me. And then a little bit of a dip in between here, which will be helped by some multi-cutting. And then everyone here. Let's put that there. And so we're gonna have a lot more than just 8-sided if I can help it. But yeah, so I'm gonna do this. I'm just trying to make it look right from one view. It's a very, very rough block out first. Like this, for example, I need one here too. This needs to be more than just that, so it needs to actually be here. And then this one needs to go back here, so it's more like the shape that I'm doing here. There's a dent there. Yeah. Yeah. This is just this side too. It's okay, we're getting there. I'm gonna fix any technology problems. Top problems. Oops. I can clean it up later. I'm sure doing this topology is also a pretty good flex right now. Or rather, like when it's done, I can actually flex it. Like I don't have to be ashamed of how long it took me anymore after that point. What? Where's it stopping? Oh, okay. That's fine. All the way up there, please. And then when you do one that goes around like this, you're probably gonna want edges to go in the middle of it, shape. Go down to here, maybe? I'm just gonna look really messy right now. But I'm going to do it. Go around. I'm going to delete those after. Go around. I did not think about how the back is gonna look. Fuck me. Wow. Okay. Up there. Delete these edges. And edge up like that. This edge out. Edge out. I'm just building it one at a time at this point. This one can combine. How much time do I have? Minute? Oh my god. The ambition is striking yet again. Unless. And make sure it follows this edge. Yeah, okay, wait, whoops. So already I just need to be more smart about it. There we go. There we go. Which of these can, oh, which ones can I get rid of? Here. Not many. And the shading isn't fixing automatically, obviously. I need to just smart about it. not even thinking about how this looks. Okay, it'll just be a bunch of nonsense then, at least for now. And I'll dictate its look using normals for the time being. Here. There we go. Okay, this doesn't need this many. It's gonna get rid of these two. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There's one triangle there. And then oh dang, maybe it does need it. Oh, shush. There it went again. This might need this there actually. Who'd have thought? Not I. Oh, these are unnecessary. There we go. Oh, this one is unnecessary too. Oh no, this one's necessary. I just made an engom by accident. There we go. Perfect. And the other one I'm gonna need is this one here. Maintain the shape. That was the timer, but what can you do? I'm gonna have to connect these back here the same way. Or better yet, just make it part of the bulging one. Yeah. No, that's weird. Yeah. Where I want dips, I do a little thing. Just a little triangle dip. One here. Then make that connect with the rest of my mesh. Maybe up to there. We set the edge flow on so it follows it. There we go. I have just an hour left. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. Oh, what's this? I got some messages. Oh. What is this? Meet Matt 3D digital painting contest. Oh, meet Matt. Deadline extended to January 19th. That's only barely a week away. What the hell? Nah. No modifying the mesh. Interesting. New curve feature displacement maps available in such 3 Peter. Nice. The meat mat. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Dragon Ball. Dragon. Oh. Don't be. Oh, yawning. It's morning for some people. Yeah, it's like 11 a.m. PST. Second. Oh, 11 a.m. day. Oh! Did I really forget this? Oh my god, I forgot to switch it. My screen. I was doing all this work and I didn't even see. I might just give this 25 more minutes and then I'm gonna have lunch and see what my girlfriend's doing. That was loud. I'm just gonna have lunch and see what my girlfriend's doing. After another 25 minutes. Let me see if I can switch music. Final push. this doesn't look very well at all. Oh, I want to play the thing. So every time I'm going to do that, I have to do this as well. And then this too. It's just a shape that needs to be there for the sake of it all. There, look at that. It's working. I need to turn off edge flow and the multi-cut tool. Turn off. Even better yet, I'm gonna carve out the shape first and then multi-cut over here like that. Oops. Oh, that's a weird shape. Shouldn't have that like that. Oh, why is it not looping properly? Oh, I'm going back to the other song. I wish you know what? Let's see if I get copyright claimed by playing the actual one. Let's see what happens. Surely it can't be that horrible. Surely. Okay. Let me play it again. Here we go. Oh, I didn't start the timer. See what happens to me. Wait, where is it? Here we go. No, why is it not really? Oh well. I love the breakdown part here. lucky me, putting a triangle here already. As if I was some kind of clairvoyant. Okay, getting there. Not bad. I'll fix the shading in a second, but this is almost good enough. I still need to do one here. And one here. Interesting shape we got going here. Why do I not just do this? That makes way more sense. Yeah, makes more sense. Oh, because I should be doing something here. Backside. Oh wait, these are 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these are still nice. Surprised that these are still not endgons. That's helpful. Shape isn't great though. Some use quads and others use triangles. Usually they just can't until use quads. Well, the reason to use quads is because when you're learning modeling and when you want things to work properly, you need quads because once you turn on what's called smooth preview, like this, triangles don't play too well with them at all. Triangles really do not play too well with smoothing. The reason they say to use quads, oh whoops, is because when you're using quads you can actually add loops to those quads. Like see, this is all quads here, but because it's all quads you can add loops like that, and that's what happens when you smooth. When you smooth, let me make a duplicate and show you. When you smooth, you just press mesh smooth, what happens is that it adds more topology to the mesh. And with more topology on that mesh, see, the places where triangles happen, it don't play too well. Now this part though still works because it's on purpose. I made those triangles in those places for those, when it smooths it still kind of looks like that, but I'm not trying to smooth this. If that makes sense. Like, quads allow you to keep the edge flow going. You don't have any edge flow, you have a triangle, because if you noticed, say I have like a triangle in between from here to here, because there's a triangle here, the edge flow is messed up. See, if I try to do a loop, it goes from here to this other triangle. At least I have a loop that goes around, but you can see that's what happens when you don't have quads. It doesn't let you do loops. That's all. I explained that to my class as well, but my university also just said just use quads. Do it. But you'll eventually learn that in practice, quads aren't, you're not going to die if you don't use quads. Although, if you can make some really nice shapes without quads, that's high. That's Nintendo, hire this man right there. Good stuff. You can go back to before I made that, added that loop. I don't like that there. Okay, you're gonna delete history because I have too much going on here. Okay, now for this sort of sweater look and loop. I'm done with this. And what I can do is I'm going to shade smooth off on all these edges. I'm just going to harden the edges that are going to do what I want here. Uh-oh, what do I have here? Oh no, that's fine. Harden edge. And this one too. Okay, let's see. Maybe don't harden them. There we go. We're starting to get the look that I'm trying to go for. You harden those. Okay, this is part's a mess. I have to remember what I was trying to do here. It comes out and then down from here. So these, it comes out, and then it goes down from here. We don't need these two. We definitely don't need this one here. I feel like a lot of times the teachers, when they explain why to use quads or not, they just skip the explanation, just tell you like, or else. That's not how anyone learns about why people do what they're supposed to do. You see, I feel like that's another thing about teaching 3D that tends to really, I'd say go over people's heads, but tends to really be, doesn't work too well, because a lot of times these teachers also don't 100% remember why. They're just doing as they remember what needs to be done based off their training. However, based off their experience. However, sometimes they don't remember what it was like to be a student and not really understand how to do something. If they don't know how to do it and someone tells them, well, just get better, they sometimes are just like, well, how do I do that? It's just like IDK LOL, you know. Oh man. Maybe it's a very simple answer, honestly. It's just that people need to get better at explaining it. I'll leave that edge there because of this shape, so it's fine. And then I'll bring these down some more. Yeah, needs to be brought down some more. And then this. Okay, now that I've gotten the hang of planning out this sort of shapes, getting better at making them, but it's too late. Wasted too much time doing this one. Silly me. Less. Oh my god, I'm a genius. I just keep giving myself triangles that are just going to work. So now, when you're using triangles in your modeling, you're not worrying about... So wait, when you're using triangles in 3D modeling, you're not worrying about the smoothing anymore. Once you start to learn how to use triangles, it's more like you're worrying about the general silhouette of the thing, not so much the good topology or the smoothing. You're now moving on to being like, okay, I actually need to really make sure that this thing gets this specific shape, and quads aren't going to help me. So I need to start cutting triangles into the damn thing. Of course, you can remove triangles that aren't needed, like that one, but in a lot of cases, like look at that, I think that shape isn't good. A lot of cases, you might need triangles when modeling to make very specific shapes or help. It's sort of like you use triangles to help the model do its shading later, because every model that you bring into a game engine gets triangulated anyways. That's why they say use quads, because those quads get triangulated anyways. But what's really important is that you can make shapes, and if you can't make the shape using quads, you're gonna have to sometimes use triangles, and that's totally fine. What they don't tell you is that that's totally fine. What it comes from is just playing around a lot with triangles and and quads, and getting the hang of which one causes what shape to happen when you smooth it, or even if you or figuring out if you even need to smooth it. If you don't need to smooth it, that's also a bonus where, okay, I don't need to worry about using all quads as long as I don't use any faces that are more, as long as I don't get what are called n-gons, which is faces that are more than 4 faces. So n being like the polygon, the number, and then gon being the shape. So it's like if you're doing 4, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, but n-gon is 5 or more, right? You don't want those most of the time. And again, that is another edge case, because you can still have n-gons in a model. Teachers will also tell you, don't you dare, I better not see an n-gon, dock marks or whatever. But if a student that I'm teaching accidentally uses an n-gon, but it did not break the shading, it didn't break their model, and even Substance Painter said, okay, this n-gon's okay, well guess what? They accidentally figured out how to use an n-gon there. And then I tell them, like, this is what happened, and in the future you can try to make that happen on purpose a little more. There's an n-gon. Oh, I have a few more views. An n-gon, what happens with an n-gon is that, hopefully the music's not too loud. What happens with an n-gon is that if you have something that is at an off angle, you'll see these 4 points are fine, but say I add a vertex there. This is now an n-gon. Notice how the shading is a little wonky all of a sudden. And that's because shading does not know what to do if there's a plane change, and by plane change I mean the shape is not a flat square. Shading does not know what to do when the shape is not a flat square and there are no edges that dictate it. So this, you can see the shading is trying to guess, okay, maybe you meant to put an edge here, so I'm going to pretend that there's shading going on here. That's the thing about n-gons. If you don't terminate everything into quads, it's going to assume that there are quads where there aren't. So that's why usually you just resolve an n-gon by using a triangle and see it fix the shading there. See down here, it still doesn't know what to do with the shading. It's assuming that I want to put an edge here based on the plane change, but I want to put an edge here. Doing that would fix the shading immediately. Now it's actually working. Oh, but also look, because this point is at such a weird angle, you can see that the plane is changing here, and again, there's no edge. So you even have to watch out for it with quads, which is annoying. See here, the plane is changing. I could just move it back until it fixes itself. See, like that. And now the face is a little bit more planar, as in all 4 vertices are a flat square for the shape that they're holding. But yeah, you don't want n-gons only because on anything that is curved, the project will just assume how the shading goes. So when you bring this into another program, some programs just won't open. Will just, if some programs, if they see an n-gon like this, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces, they'll just straight up go ahead and say, I don't want to deal with it, just delete them. And then you're wondering, what did I do wrong? Why are these gone? Although, if you know that the program does it, then that does help to just be like, okay, actually, I just need to go back into Maya or Blender and fix those n-gons in that spot. But if the program doesn't tell you what's going wrong, but then says error n-gons detected, or it doesn't tell you what's going wrong and tries its best to triangulate it, what's going to happen with an n-gon is usually it does some bullshit. Like you import it into another program and it did some bullshit here, like this, to try and fix whatever it thinks you did in that area, and it doesn't resolve it well. So n-gons are just like things that on curved surfaces you never want them. On flat surfaces they're fine, because if a surface was totally flat, let's say, let me just delete this first. Oh whoops, I didn't mean to delete it. Let me just cut there. So let's say this surface was flat, or let's just, oh my god. Okay. Let me make a little cube and see if this surface is totally flat. Let me focus on it. There I go. I'm working for free. I keep doing that by accident. If this surface is totally flat, I can actually have a shape that is, I don't fucking care how many n-gons are here, because if you look at the shading, it's still flat, right? So if I need to use these to do something else going out this way, for example, I'm going to just extrude this outwards. It does not matter that this here is an n-gon because it is totally flat, even though it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sided face. What matters is that there are edges at the curves or where the planes change in this middle part when I extruded. So these two faces, these and these, although some programs will tell you, like some other programs that you export them into will tell you, I don't want to render this, so just import failed, or it will do something weird. If it is 100% flat on the, like, and what's even better if it's planar, so it's flat on the X plane, or flat on the Z plane, or flat on the Y plane. If it's flat on one of those planes, you can actually get away with that. Because as you can see still, looking at the shading, there's no problem here. It's when I start to move it, we start getting problems. Like that. Program has no idea what to do with that. Like what? It has no clue. See, it actually really fucked up my shading when I moved that. This one was a little better. As you can see, it just doesn't know what to do. It's actually, as you can see really carefully, it's actually trying very hard to shade an edge that's going from here to all the way over there, which is not cool and not what I want. So that's n-gons. Anyways, how much time do I have left? 3 minutes. Oh, fuck me. Why did I take so long on this jacket? It's so stupid. Okay, what I'm gonna do is just very quickly give this, oh my god, I'm so smart. I even put triangles here for myself. Oh yeah. Let's give it slightly more depth. This way I can do this trick. Oh, no problem. This is my own fault for causing that time. Do like this. I'm gonna get the general shape going. I want is this part to go in like that and then come back out. So go in like that, come back out. Oh no, come back out to here, and then another loop here. Yeah. Okay, so we're looking at something like this. This angle at least. And like this. That means here, because of this dip, I'm gonna do good old. Oops. There we go. Thanks. I'm gonna just try to... Well, even better, I can do something like this. Like this, and then... Oops. It's not my... Something like this. And then have it kind of be... What am I trying to do here? Oh yeah, something like this. Like that kind of look. I'm just gonna... Actually, because I made this bad engons here, I can do this. Boom, boom. Mine is also very helpful because you make an engon bad enough, it will just say I'm not going to try going further than that engon, and you can actually use engons to help you model some shapes that might be a little tricky. Let's say I want to do this. I'll just... No engon here. There's an engon here. I need one. That's an engon here too, so I'm just gonna... bring that back out to this more glory. What is the point of this sort of shape though? Just because... Oh, there it goes. That means I should get going. Dang. I really should get going so I can get to anything else I need to do. Sometimes I like to, when I don't know what I'm doing, I just poke it like that, and then figure out which faces I can delete. And then sometimes I can't figure out which faces to delete, so I keep them all. Like that. What a shape. Oh, wait. I can't delete any of them. Okay. Okay, well I made a weird poke there. Looks cool. I feel like I can move without it. For example. No, I need it. Okay. Okay, I'm going to stop for today. Yep, there we go.